break from Minecraft. Oh, what Minecraft have you been playing? Any particular mod pack? Eating tuna pasta salad as well, nice. Life, if you go in with high expectations, of course you'll be disappointed, but if you go and expect something dumb and fun, it looks pretty snappy. Listen, as soon as he had the line, something along the lines of, it's time to go save the world, and then he stalls the helicopter, you know what sort of movie it's going to be. You know exactly what sort of movie it's going to be, and I'm fine with that. But I will call the trash watch a trash watch. I told you that ages ago, but I forgive you as you are a chimp. Thanks, Mex. I told you, I've probably forgotten more about this game than I know right now, so that's fine. I need to be reminded occasionally, alright? Give me a break. Okay, so, now that we've got that in place, we found our other geyser. We can get stinking shitloads of natural gas in here in the meantime, providing it doesn't get too hot. We should be good to go. I'm just going to tidy all this out, because I want to. And then we'll crack on building this, I suppose. I want this power in place now, because we're pissing through our coal and hydrogen, which I don't like. So we'll do that, and then our coal should start backing up loads from our hatches, which will be real good. Great work, Ada. I take back everything I said before. You're a goddamn trooper. Look at this. Fucking... oh, what a hero. What an actual hero. Okay, well, let me collect all this slime and stuff. And then, let's see. I'm assuming all this metal's already been factored in. Do I want to use gold? Don't think I do. Let's not use gold. Let's use iron. Because I've made a shitload of iron now, so why not? How far did I have this? Bollocks, I've forgotten what I did now. It was something like that, I think. I don't fully remember. So we'll just knock out these. That should be fine. Throw in a couple of mesh tiles here as well. Oop. Let's get all of this done. Holy balls. You play prison servers. Oh. Mindless mining. I've never even heard of that cipher. I've just thought I really should have mopped all this liquid. So let's do that first. What a fool I've been. Mop with a 9. Please. We might have to deconstruct all these bits that we've just built. Which is a wee bit annoying. And Meep is now stuck as well, which is just fucking great. Let's get Meep out of there. We'll mop all this and sweep all this before I do anything else. This can all be built, and we'll get this deconstructed, drop all this crap down, get it swept up as well. Ashcan might be stuck because he's seen different pools of liquid, which is fine. Get all you done. There we go. Cool. That's all that done. Nice. Because we're going to have natural polluted water flowing through here, ultimately. So that's fine. Just get all this stuff done. I think this is on like a priority 9. Oh no, it's priority 8. We'll get this done on a priority 9 deconstruct. Should be good. There you go as well. There's a lot of undertext. Should be a lot of work. Do all the translation stuff you mean? Shouldn't remove the water first. Nailu, exactly. Exactly. I'm a fool. Good evening, sir. Only came to show my face because my internet's being a dick and won't give me a watchable quality. Oh, words, no. Ring your provider, give them hell.
Hi, Bert.
The lady says hi.
Long time no see.
Let's get better internet, yeah. No, leave the water, man. You can make a water barrier. Mesh tiles for the polluted water. Clean water on top. Ew. Don't fully know what you mean, Saturnus. I was gonna pump polluted water over the build. That was the plan, and then have a pump in here for collecting the polluted oxygen. So it's sort of like a multifunctional room. It's gonna sublimate polluted water and also give me gas. That was the plan. QWERTY says, "Hello, Miss Grow."
Oh.
He said, "Done at the moment. I'm not paying for it, so I'll take what I can get." Still ring them and give them help. QWERTY. Tell them that you're getting interrupted service. They'll at least have to do some line tests for you. You never know. You might have something wrong with your settings on your line or something. Give them fucking hell. I mean, internet providers get away with murder. Wait. I've just done the same thing again. I need to put some plumbing and stuff down here. Before I build this floor, let me get my head straight around what the build is actually going to be. Because at the moment, I'm sort of winging it and I don't fully know what I'm doing. So let's cancel all this. We've got rid of everything up here that's going to be a problem. We'll be able to deconstruct this later and sweep all this out. I need to figure out my automation down here, and my liquid piping and my gas piping. That's what needs to happen. So, gas piping will be nice and simple. Here's my input pipe. Where do I want my carbon dioxide? Carbon dioxide can bridge into there. So let's do something like... Do I want to make it really dirty? I think I do. So if this is going to come over here, you can just feed in to all these. You can feed in to all these. And that is just literally going to be as simple as it is. Again, I'm hoping these will run intermittently, which should fix all this crap. I mean, I don't need a load of bridges and stuff like that on here, which will be fine. And this pipe should always be backed up in theory. So that'd be great. And then if we run away a pipe like this, where's it going to be? Here. Alright, one gap between. Pipe like that. We'll do the same over here. Oops, daisy. You can come to there. And you can bridge into here. That should be fine. That should be fine. And then ventilation wise, this can just all bridge into here, which I think should be good. So that's that. Power. I'm probably going to hook all this up with just heavy watt wire because I'm a lazy son of a bitch. We also need to get all this swept up, don't we? So let's get this starting to be swept up. Anything that's kicking around. Anyway, can't stay. This 160p is going to give me a headache. Oh, QWERTY. Thank you for popping in, darling. And give them hell. Or give me your details and I'll ring them and shout at them. I don't mind. So it doesn't sublimate. I want it to sublimate, sorry. I want there to be gas pressure in the room. Au revoir all. Enjoy the stream. Take it easy, QWERTY. Have a nice evening.
Bye.
Bye. I just did a big yawn. I'm going to head off too. Take it easy, Naylor. Much love, but...
Bye.
Bye, QWERTY. You'll be missed. Okay. So. Our dupes have been busy sorting stuff out, which is nice. Let's have a look at the job screen. I'm pretty sure... excuse me, we can up these now. Let's get Otto... no. Bert and Meep. Bert and Meep. I've not looked at this job screen in ages. I don't know if I want to upgrade any of these now. It's a big old food requirement difference, isn't it? But I think we can handle it. Let's put Tribaldo. So what do we get from this? Another 2 athletics. Is that all we get? We're not even using exosuits yet. Yeah, I think that's a bad idea, actually. I wish I could undo that job change. That was a foolish thing I just did. Will he just go back? Oh, he went back on here. That's nice. So because it was still pending, we can just put him back on. That's cool. We've got 2 people that can do conveyor lines and stuff. I don't have any engineers. Because we were doing so much digging and building and stuff, I've sort of put everything on that. We've got our 2 super farmers. We've got a couple of cooks. We've got Ruby, our art student. Again, I don't think I'm going to mess about with that. I don't need to go any higher with cooks. Groundskeepers. Do they just sweep? Is that all groundskeepers do? Takes care of all little things that need doing around the colony. What does that include? Does anybody know? I know that I'm going to want engineers for if I want to tweak and tune my machines, which is something I'm thinking about, but not until we're up and running. I don't really care about that. Just mopping and sweeping. Might be nice to have a groundskeeper then. All that you can think of. Just tidying. It gives them +2 to strength. It's interesting. Okay. We'll leave that for now. I'm going to want some more generators, aren't I? What have I asked these generators to be built out of? Wolframite. Okay. Are they all Wolframite? Can't see. Looks that way. Fine. There. So, we need them to sweep all this crap. Meanwhile, we are stockpiling our natural gas, so we are getting a reasonable amount in this room. Which is fine. We can get rid of this vent now. And actually connect the pipe up as well. But I want it to be off. So that'll be you. Okay, power lines. Now I do have a heavy watt wire here, running through here. If I could quickly put a wire in here, maybe that might sort everything out. If we knock out one of these tiles, maybe this one, and we can put a heavy watt bridge in there. That might work. And we'll make this out of iron as well. The floor is all made out of iron, so whatever. You can go there. Beautiful. And then, excuse me, we'll make one here out of wolframite connecting to there. Excuse me. Okay. And then we'll get some heavy watt wire again, just made out of iron. This is going to affect my temperature, so I might make this out of wolframite. Yeah, it's a lot of wolframite to use, but I know I've got access to loads of it, so that's fine. Fine. Toggle mop sweep. Oh, is that what it does? Toggle mop and sweep, so it'll flick switches and stuff for you. That makes sense. I rarely use manual switches, but I suppose if you've had a base with lots of them there, that'd be something you want to prioritise. Yeah, that's a good shout, man. I didn't realise that. That French poof artsy fartsy can be reschooled in a proper job like groundskeeper. Yeah, you're probably not wrong there, actually. French poof! Jesus Eternus. What are you going to use all this power for? I need to do some plastic generation, which means obviously we need crude oil refineries, plastic makers. I want to do some, obviously, liquid cooling. That's going to be a big part of this build because we want to cool some liquid to like 15 degrees, 3 degrees, things like that. So quite a few different things. We will need the power, definitely. Now power that pump. I know, Mex, I'm on it. Let's put Ruby on being a groundskeeper then, because she's got the creativity. She's got what? 8 in creativity now. So if we unassign her from there, can I just assign her directly to here? Ah. What does a groundskeeper look like? I've never even fucking looked at one. Where's my jobs board? I want to see what the hat looks like. Why is Liam idle? Mechatronics engineer. Max is a farmer. Why is Liam idle? There's loads of shit he could be doing. Where's Ruby? Did I miss her? Ruby? Where are you? Where the fuck is she? Oh, okay, she's eating. Our 2 geysers enough to power 5 natural gas generators. Will you add fertilizer makers? I will be doing some fertilizer makers only as a means of using up some polluted water. But no, one gas geyser can do 2.6 generators. I think that's the math. 2.66. So you need a fertilizer synthesizer, at least one, to supplement it. I do love that animation. It's really good. Oh, it's got like a little dock worker's hat. I like that. She's very happy about it. Is she going to go and start sweeping stuff? That's what I want to know. Is that what she's doing straight away? Okay. Oh, she's delivering stuff. Okay, that's fine. Right, so I need to... Stop doing what you're doing. I need to get a wire down from here, don't I? Which means I probably did need some of these ladders that I deconstructed like a fool. Unless I can... Can't really get in here anymore. I foolishly should have ran this wire along this bottom floor, but I didn't because I'm an idiot. I could just run it down here and jump over. Because at the moment, what we're using on here is 1.2. If I run a conductive wire down here, I can just hop over here and into there. Again, this isn't very pretty. Oh, piss. I should have done this a bit better. But alas, I did not. Boop. Fine. We'll need a couple of ladders, won't we? Saturnus, you might be able to answer a question for me, actually. The when was the change brought in with the igneous rock? Changes to its temperature transference. So I noticed on the forums, I didn't realise it had come in. I'll see you in a bit, Ragnus. Enjoy your dinner. For 8 natural gas gens, you need 5 fertilizer makers on top of that. Yeah, exactly. But I'm hoping that we'll be able to supplement this with other things. And we're not using all the power at the minute anyway, so it's fine. All being well, this should be intermittent. We're not using max capacity, so we should be fine. When we do use more natural gas than we're making with the geysers, we'll be able to use some coal and some hydrogen, in theory. It'll mean these are inactive for longer, because this is getting pretty toasty, as you can see. But that's okay. What are these walls made out of? Why are these walls heating up so much? What the fuck? There's no temperature plates or anything here. Why are these heating up? And here as well. That's weird. 32.4. I just want to watch this for a second and see if it changes in temperature. Why would they be heating up? Oh, it's when Occupation went live. Another silent change. I thought I went through the notes again last night to sort of give myself a bit of a refresher on some of the bits that I'd missed. Or things that I read on the first playthrough of this, the first video of this playthrough, I went through some of the notes when the Occupational Upgrade came live. But I hadn't given it much thought since. There's lots of bits that I keep forgetting have changed. And as you say, there's been a few silent upgrades as well. Silent tweaks. Which is always fun. Do you have a clear plan for how you want your base to look like when you started this map? Sani, a lot of it I wing. A lot of it is forward planning on sort of space, how I want the base to expand. A lot of it changes as we play as well. I always make sure I leave some space in my bases for like farms and stuff later. This was a temporary meal lice farm, but I always knew we'd expand down here with another type of farm, whether that be pincher peppers or blossom, balm lilies, things like that. I do like to plan quite a lot for the future, but sometimes I don't manage to get to that point. I don't think so, Mex. I think you're wrong. I think it's heating up. Because there's no reason for this abyssalite. This was all built at the same time. For this abyssalite to be a perfect 15 degrees, and this to be at 32.4, 28.3. I think you're wrong about that, buddy. And there's a lot of bugs in the game at the minute with like temp shift plates, bridges, things like that are changing the temperature of abyssalite. So I'm just curious. I'll keep an eye on it. Abyssalite isn't 100% temperature proof, by the way, but it shouldn't be this hot. No way. We do have some here. I don't think so. We'll check. We'll keep an eye on it. Maybe you're right. I don't know. We'll see. Hashtag 20max. Yeah, they changed the specific heat capacity of magma and thereby also igneous rock. Yeah. So it basically means now if you build your radiators out of igneous rock, there's a much faster temperature change between the pipe itself and the gas that's behind it, for example, or the liquid that's behind it. What's the gas overlay under that abyssalite? Abyssalite retains temperature from the abyssalite it's built from my finding. Yeah, it totally does. It totally does, but that's not what I'm saying. This was all built at the same time. It's weird that it would be... If that was the case, then you might have a 30-degree piece up here and a 30-degree piece up here, but no, I don't think that's what's happened here. I think what I did was replaced some of these tiles. That's more than likely what this might be. I left this exit open and this exit open, if you remember, and I built them last. And also these tiles up here. Maybe that's what it was. This was all built first, and then I built these tiles later. That could be what it was. Either way, it's not a problem. This will all get blue soon anyway, so it's fine. I used to question that as well. If I was getting Max at the same back when I was playing. What do you mean, sorry? What was that in relation to? Right. I really want them to hurry up with this. I also want to lay out some bits of plumbing as well. I don't want to do this. Witcher, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the stream. How the devil is it going? Right. So this will all be connected now. You need to have some automation down here. We'll do a hydro sensor. We'll do a hydro sensor there. Okay, this is where things get a wee bit tricky. So I think with this automation, what I'm actually going to do is run it somewhere over here, maybe. And this is going to be for all my generators. So we'll just do it nice and simple, like that. Okay, we'll get rid of this little piece here. And then we'll connect you up nice, like so. Okay. Now I could have connected this automation for the geysers directly to this pump, but I'm just going to have this constantly running. And then if any gas is needed in the pipe, this will fill it back up, and the geysers can just toggle on and off. The gens can just toggle on and off when needed, so that'll be fine. Liquid plumbing. Let me think how I want to do this. So what I'm thinking is we're going to have a pump down here that can circulate, that can take our excess water back out the system. But this is going to be fed possibly... What do I want to feed this with? This water is going to be output at the temperature of these machines. So in theory, if I get this room cold enough, we can use this liquid for other things. The only problem is, as in we can use the output from these generators for other cooling things throughout the